Hello, hello. Welcome to Bunny Love. How does it go? What is up, Cheerios? How was that breakfast? Top of the morning, Marge. How is everyone doing? Well, as we know, this channel goes for the people that are wanting to create that best version of yourself. And it's all about standing in your power, right? Let me move this back a little bit without it falling off my table. And if you didn't notice, go and look at the short. I showed you a preview, a little sneak preview of the changeover because, like I said, I'm tearing this all down. I've already started the other one. It's taken a lot of work. I mean, when you have 1,000 crystals and you're unpackaging everyone from the bubble wrap so that your crystals don't get damaged, yeah, it's a lot. But you can go on there and see what I have so far. Like I said, it's going to be totally vibed out to my spiritual vibes. So let's get the good luck because today starts the new day of the week. Tomorrow we start the spiritual teaching, tapping into your intuition, really getting you to come forward in your abilities. So that will start tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Today we are doing the live right now with the morning gratitude and thankfulness. We won't be doing the divine feminine, divine masculine reading because now that the fall is here, I'm going to be changing up my content some because I love to be different. And when I see that people are starting to do the same, that's when I change it up. So, for all those who don't like change, just know you'll like it with the content that's coming up because it's going to help you step more into your power and to understand your spiritual path because a lot of people don't want to understand their spiritual path and there's so much darkness that is coming to the light and there's so many people that are doing things that are unimaginable, right? They're unimaginable of the things that they're doing. I understand they want their life to be better, but when you're living in complete darkness, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Now, there's some people that are continuously going through the same thing over and over. Welcome to what they call the karmic wheel, okay? And Father's bringing that forward is because somebody is not learning the lesson. And it's like, you've done something and you haven't cleared that cycle out. So just know that when you don't do that, it repeats and it repeats. Let's burn the place down here. So there's some for you, some for me. Look at all that smoke represents all that negative energy that we are feeling through the cosmic gateways. It's pretty sad because the New World Order is not supposed to be this way. It's supposed to be, we're supposed to come to love and light. And that's why the teaching starts tomorrow to fully open you up because we need more people to open up. We need more people to stop downsizing our Father. There's only one master and he has co-created your life. Whether you believe or not, I'm not here to force you to believe, but just know that there is a higher power. There is a higher power that makes things happen, right? And I want to give a shout out. It was great to see you yesterday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to get the message. We're going to find out what's going on, because, yeah, look, we need to change the world. The world is living in darkness. This is confirmation. confirmation of what I was just channeling in. And I'm talking, it starts with communication, okay? Because if people don't understand the communication, if they don't understand what's going on, they're going to turn their back to it, right? They're going to turn the back to the community. They're going to turn the back to the people. You know, the one thing that disgusts me is when I hear people talk bad about our Father who created such a beautiful life for you and always gives you a new beginning, and you're taking him for granted. Okay? You should have an attitude of gratitude. You should be thankful and grateful for what he gives you. All right, so what do we need to know in the headspace, Father? What do we need to know in the headspace? What do we need to know in the headspace? What do we need to know in the headspace? What do we need to know in the heart? Ooh, lots of heart coming out. Get up there, get up there. What do we need to know in the heart? And what is our soul screaming out for? What is our soul screaming out for? Okay, you want them there? All right, all right. What is our soul screaming out for? What is our soul screaming out for? The overall energy, what did I say? The devil card. Ooh, which puts a lot of people in isolation, puts a lot of people balancing things, but it brings so much conflict to your life and turmoil. This is exactly what I was channeling at the beginning of this message. So he said to leave the Hermit and the Devil card out and the Two of Pentacles. This is exactly what I'm talking about. People are wondering why their life is not changing. Well, when the devil holds his foot down at your throat and you can't change, you can't complete cycles, you can't complete phases, your life's not going to go anywhere. Because see, right here, the Ace of Pentacles, he's stopping your manifestation. So when you sit there and cut our Father down, the devil will put you in isolation. He'll tear you apart. He will tear you apart. And it is very sad. It is very sad for him to tear you apart and hold you down, knowing that you could have done much better. You could have done much better. Wow. Because I'm hearing with this card right here, you had unexpected failure. Well, we all know failure means finding the answers and learning and understanding the real evolution. And if this is what you're holding on to, this is where it's going to take you. It's going to break you down and make you juggle everything that was infinite for you. Everything that was supposed to be nurturing and infinite possibilities. Yeah, because this is a unexpected windfall of change. So what do we have in the headspace, Father? What do we have in the headspace? Telling you. We have the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So this is a message that has been coming through for the discovery of this communication. Okay? This is about coming out of pretty much, it's coming out to make a change. And in order to make a change in the world, you have to be able to change for the betterment of it, right? So to me, it's a message and discovery of saying, hey, stop what we're doing. We need to stop traveling forward in the physical 3D, and we need to travel in the spiritual and discover what is being taken place here, making the movement that is need to be moved in order for you to have the 10 of Cups, because you all want the 10 of Cups. You all want the 10 of Cups. Look, there's that new beginning. So I'm telling you right here with these cards that came out, it's like getting the message to make that movement forward so that you can have your manifestations, so that you can have them new beginnings. And in your head, it's like some of you are ready to do that. Some of you are wanting to do that. And some of you are getting away from this type of energy, because you see that he's been holding you back. He's got you bound and constrained. He's got you juggling. One day you're nice, the next day you're mean as ever. And a lot of you sit in isolation because you're like, well, what is going on? What is going on? Well, when you hold on to that negative energy, you just now told the universe, hey, I want that negative energy to come flying at me. And the multi-dimensions are going to bring it to you. Confirmation. But in your headspace, it's like, you know better. You know better. You know what God is telling you. He's saying, listen to the messages. Listen to the messages. You can heal from this. You can take that motion forward. See, we have the Ace of Wands. Look, you getting the messages for the new beginning so that you can soar free. But you have to take that movement. You have to make that change. It's like you have to listen to that communication in order to manifest and have that new enterprise, to have your 10 of Cups. So what is in the heart space, Father? What is in the heart space? Because this is where it all determines, is right here in the heart space. Because yeah, it's mind over matter. You don't mind because it don't matter. But when you're thinking on the positive note, and you're no longer juggling that devil negative energy, you have infinite possibilities on that spiritual level. Because the Two of Pentacles is all about that progress and discovery. So you have a lot of discovery here. You have a lot of discovery right here. A lot of discovery. And it's like that communication that you're getting, it's like, stop ignoring it. Stop listening to him. Stop allowing him to put you in this isolation. Feeling like you're in some type of imprisonment, that you're never going to go anywhere because you're the one holding yourself back. What is in the heart space? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Yeah, right here. This is all about your stability and your security. And it's like you are contemplating, what should I do? What should I do? And this is what holds you up. This is what suspends you, suspends that communication with them unexpected failures. Because it stops you from moving forward. It stops you from creating that best version of yourself and having an attitude of gratitude. Yeah, this is some nasty energy. Nasty energy. And it makes you emotionally unstable. You're wondering emotionally, why am I not receiving my 10 of Cups? Why am I not getting my rewards? Why am I not getting my blessings? Well, when you turn your back on our Father, he says there's only one master. And if you follow this, you're not following a master. You're following a huge disaster, right? Because you're juggling your spiritual journey for your infinite possibilities and put yourself in isolation. And the King of Cups. This is where you need to be emotionally balanced with the Ace of Wands. You need to be emotionally balanced in order to have them new beginnings. It's like, you need to know and use that communication and the messages that you're receiving to make that movement forward of saying, hey, I'm going to make the changes. I'm tired of being suspended. I'm tired of being held back. I'm tired of being, feel like I'm not getting nowhere. It's like almost like the analogy, your car is in the mud, right? And you're sitting there roostering the mud and flinging mud everywhere, but you're not going anywhere. You're just digging deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's exactly what this read is coming out to say so far, is that some of you are going back and forth. Okay, you cannot go back and forth. You have to listen to the communication. You have to take that movement forward, because you have to know that these unexpected failures that are coming in is because of this one right here. You have to balance that night and dark out. So what do we have in the soul, Father? Because that is the root to you. That is the root to you, Father. What do we need to know? Whoa, whoa, my golly. And I'll show you here in a minute. This is amazing. We have the Page of Pentacles, okay? So this is about your manifestations. You are getting the messages. You are of love and light, but you can't keep flip-flopping back and forth. As I said, you need to stand in your power as the Empress, because you are stable, you are secure, you are knowing. In order to have that happy life, that happy career, happy relationship, whatever it may be, you have to be able to stand in your power to create that. Because when it comes down to it, it's like your light has to shine in them dark spaces. That's what I'm getting with the Queen of Wands. It's like intuitively you are getting them nudges that you need to shine them lights into them dark crevices, okay? Into the caves and canals of your heart space that have not been touched for years, some of you decades. Because look what it's doing. It's creating that tower in your life, and you're constantly having to rebuild, okay? But what is the tradition? When you look at this, the light and the dark. Good morning, good morning. Good evening, good evening. The thing is look what happens every time. It's like every time you believe in this negative energy, or you let this negative energy captivate your mind and imprison your mind throughout the day, it's like all your beliefs, all your traditions of believing in the higher power, our Father, gets put to rest. You become directionless. It's like, yes, absolutely. Create the best version of yourself, and happiness is contagious. Good morning, Luana. How are you doing? So it's like, I don't know how. I'm telling you, I just keep hearing it's conformity. It's like you're trying to conform to society, and Father says, no, the one you should be conforming to is me. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, he is going to help you have them new beginnings, because this is the true potential. This is the true potential in order for you to have that 10 of cups, right? But it's like right here, you're looking for some type of social approval. No, the only approval you should be looking for is the approval of our Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, because he is the one that is going to take and help you along to achieve this, but it's like, I don't know what it's going to take for the inspiration to stop this from happening. That's good, sweetheart. Good to hear. I don't know what it's going to take for this to stop this from happening, because a lot of you are so tired of the rebuild. You are so tired of, having to start over when it comes to like relationships, or, some of you moving and everything else. But like I said, in order for your manifestations to come in, you need to stand in your power. You need to stand in your power against this devilish energy. It's like you have to stop juggling what society is doing and focus on the world itself. How do we make this world a better place? And by doing that is having gratitude, an attitude of gratitude, and being thankful for the journey itself. Because each of us have been put on this journey for the representation of our Father. And if we're not doing that, if people are out there mocking our Father, shame on them, because I feel bad for what's going to happen. Because it even says in the Bible, you mock our Father, the only way out is down. He will not. If you mock the Father, no. So the people who are doing that emotionally, it's like, for the time being, they think that they're, how would you say it, Father? He said, for the time being, here on the physical 3D, which is the 3D playground, okay, this is where people are juggling back and forth between the light and dark. And it's like he wants his children to awaken to their spiritual gifts. That doesn't mean that you have to go to church every day. That doesn't mean you have to enter the house of God, because even Father says that there is a lot of betrayal in that as well. And he said, I need to speak up about it, because there are some people who are in the house of God who disguise themselves in this energy. Now, when I seen that woman ripping that Bible up, I was disgusted. I was disgusted because she allowed this energy to mock and shame our Father. And he is the man of power. And I'm telling you, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. And, you know, I guess I'm giving you a forewarning, because there is so much of it going on. And it's like, so many people want to be seen. So many people want to be heard. So many people are misunderstood. And that's what our family right here is about. For all them people who feel like they've been outcasted, for all them people who feel like they have been unheard, unseen, misunderstood, taken advantage, afraid, who want to build confidence, who really want to step into their power and be that powerful being. Because Father co-created you to be that. Now, again, the Ascended Masters are coming out and saying, what is there to contemplate about? We all want a happy home, right? We all want a peaceful life, right? But the only way to do that is to come into the unity of our brothers and sisters to make that happen. To make that happen. And if you can't come in and intuitively open your gifts, you're never going to get the 10 of Cups. You're never going to get the 10 of Cups, because this one, as you see how he's got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles means he is stealing your potential. He is stealing your manifestation. He is stealing your happiness. And that's not what Father intended. So it's like, I just heard Father come in and said, stop juggling. I made you to be loving and nurturing, kind and understanding, compassionate. That doesn't mean you have to bow down and kiss somebody's feet, because the only feet that you should be kissing is our Father's. But the fact is so many people are juggling, and then they wonder, oh, well, we had this great event, but all of a sudden things went sour. When you mock our Father, yeah, he's going to show you. You can't do that. He will put you back in isolation. He will make you feel the thunder. And it saddens my heart to see that so many people want to come in and ignore the communication of our Father. Ignore the communication, ignore the change. But yet they want the blessings. That is selfish. That is selfish. That ain't walking in no righteousness. That is straight up selfish. And that's why he will make something catastrophic happen in their life to give them an epiphany. And for this to come out, it's like, oh, Father, I know. He's got the goosebumps right now, because he's like, listen, why do you think I've suspended a lot of people? And when he says that he's suspended a lot of people, he makes catastrophic events happen for when there is corruption left and right. When you walk out the door. Now, how many of you want to be able to walk out that door and energetically feel that shift of, wow, it's back in like the olden days of you could go outside, you could leave your doors unlocked. The brothers and sisters weren't out there hurting each other like that. It was like they became the force to protect each other against everything else. Now, now they contemplate. Now they shame, blame, and it saddens me. It saddens me. So let's get some clarification, because Father, I mean, this is a straightforward message that Father is coming. This is what he wants people to see, that you should have an attitude of gratitude because he allowed you to wake up today. You may have aches and pains. You may have things that are going on, but that's because he is trying to overtake your soul. He is trying to overtake your soul. Confirmation. It's like he is trying to stop you so that you are suspended in the air, so that you physically, because if you're broke down physically, you start breaking down mentally. And that's the only way that this coward, he is a straight up coward. This is the only way that he can attack you, by allowing him to be in your mind. Physically, you may be exhausted. Physically, you may have, disabilities that have slowed you down. That's all because confirmation. That's all because of the pain and trauma in your life. If you cleared and healed all of that, I am a testimony to that. Now, mind you, not even 2 years ago, I was unable to walk because of my cancer stuff. But Father shows me every time, my child, you have a new beginning. It's time to soar. It's time to soar, because the Son, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are always here with you. They're always lifting you and guiding you on that spiritual journey. And when you walk in the righteousness, he's always got your back. No matter who's coming at you, no matter who's trying to create that turbulence in your life, it's like that communication. Every time you come out on top, and people wonder, wow, why did she lose everything? Why did she do this? Why did she do that? Well, when you have energy that takes from you, tries to deplete your energy, on top of you give, because that's who Father has made us. I accept the journey. And I have told you back when I was doing the sacred transformation, if Father asked me to sacrifice something, I am in no means going to argue with him, because I know in the end, he has something much better for me. Okay. And this is where a lot of people in this world become so attached to material objects. Father says, you can't take them with you. Your family's going to fight over it and cause hardships, because that's what he allows. He comes in and he allows family to treat family rudely and corrupt and steal and lie and cheat and everything else. That's his work, because he knows that the work that you're doing, that he is a coward. When you truly stand in your power, he looks at it and says, wow, I can't mess with that one, because she will spit fire right at me with the passion of Christ. She will spit fire at me with the passion of Christ. And I thought it was hot where I am, but she can really hand it to me. So that's why the negative energies, everybody says, why are you so positive? Because I don't allow him in my energy. I don't allow him in my aura. I don't allow him anywhere near me. I ain't afraid to cut him off. And that's why no matter what happens, I can rebuild. I can have a happy life, a happy relationship, everything. Because intuitively, you stay calm and collective. He can't rattle the cage that you came out of. And if you're still in that cage fighting your emotions, Oh yeah, he's going to rattle that cage every single day to pull you back to create this. Because every time you get a little bit of achievement, it's like he wants to be right there and say, let's see if they're mentally strong. Let's see if they're physically strong. Let's see if I can take from them. And he comes in with that force every day for the ones who spiritually are sitting in that isolation, juggling your life. It's like, are you going to stand in your power, or are you going to let him take your power? Are you going to let him take your manifestations? Are you going to let him take your loving relationships? Are you going to let him open his mouth in your ears and your heart and your soul? No, he's out of here. That's all you got to do is be gone. I rebuke and banish you in Jesus' almighty name. May the blood of Christ protect me in that circle of wholeness. Never, never do I let this person invade my energy. And so when people say, oh, well, she's always so positive, she's always so kind and so caring, that's who God created me to be. And spiritually, he created me to help balance them emotions, to help balance them emotions, to be able to have them romantic, loving relationships come in instead of being in contemplation. And I'm seeing with the Ace of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Hierophant is like somebody is now starting to see the light of it all making sense, because their traditions and their beliefs got to become stronger so they're not so emotional in order to have that new beginning, right? And it's like when you go through so many towers, you look at it and you go into introspection and you say, oh, wait, what am I doing that Father is crumbling that tower? Take accountability. A lot of people are afraid to take accountability. They'd rather play the shame blame game, right? But it's like, take accountability of, okay, Father knocked this brick out. Now he strategically chopped away the mortar of holding that brick in for that brick to come out. What do I need to change? What do I need to rebuild? And when I do that, not only do you get the romantic offers that come in, there's so much more that happens in your life, because you start seeing every time you turn around, every time something negative happens in your life and you do not feed into that energy and you go into positive frequency, let me tell you, the vibration of that rocks his world. It's like you blast him spiritually, and Father comes in and protects you from him and says, oh, well, he was trying to do this. Well, you trusted and believed in me. You trusted and believed in your spirituality. And guess what? I'm going to drop a big blessing on you to let him know that, hey, you want to mess with my children when they stand in their power, divine feminine, okay? When you stand in your power, it's like Father drops blessing after blessing. A lot of people sit there and wonder, why ain't I getting my rewards? Why isn't there no movement? Okay. Why am I getting the messages, but there's nothing moving? And it's like, you have to make that paradigm shift. You have to make it happen. And by doing that, it's like stepping into your power of who Father co-created you to be. Because again, I'm bringing it up again because Father just said, put it out there. Put it out there, because everybody in the community, okay? Everybody in the community shamed Joan of Arc. They didn't want to adhere to her messages. They didn't want to heed to her messages. They didn't want to heed to the warning that Father was coming through and say, I need you to speak this to the children and let them know this is what I am saying. Now, this came from the Holy Spirit to Joan of Arc, okay? Which is our Father's father, right? The thing is, she did it. And these people literally took and burned her at the stake, mocking our Father. She stayed true to her word the whole time. She stayed true to our Father. And guess what? Our Father reincarnated her to be able to do it again. But did you know that for somebody who was overlooked, misunderstood, unseen, unheard, who had to build that confidence to get out there and give the messages? Did you know that now she is one of the most respected, honorable empresses in her power? Because now that everything is unfolding the way Father has it in divine timing, now people are starting to see, wait a minute, she knew way back then. The Mayans knew way back then, because they could calculate with the astrology and the moonology and the angel mastery and the trigonometry. Oh my gosh, the trigonometry and the geometric confirmation. The thing is they knew it. They knew it. There is a divine order. Okay? There is a divine order. So let's get the message. Ooh. Wow. All right. So what do we have, Father, when it comes to the headspace? What do we need to know? They know what to do? Yeah. Some of you are afraid to have that freedom and liberation to come through them choppy waters. And for others of you, you're more worried about a romantic offer, a love offer. You think that the physical 3D love is going to bring you your great blessings. And no. Father's communicating. You need to change that thought. Nothing conquers more than what our Father, right? Look, the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you have been so stuck in routines. It's like, how do you launch yourself forward? How do you provide that beautiful spiritual knowing? Well, Father has brought the new beginning and brought out, because he says, if you look over this last 5 years, in this last 5 years, look at how many holistic spiritual life coaches and practitioners and everything that Father has brought to the light. Because this is his divine path. This is what he wants. What else do we need to know for the headspace, Father? Yeah, look, there it is again. Now, he just told me to show you this, so I'm going to show you. Let me put this up here. And it's ironic because we have 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and 4 of Wands. So with you sitting in contemplation and worrying about your stability, worrying about your security, worrying about your home, how is everything going to turn out? Father said 444 is the angel mastery number for awakening. Now, I woke up completely to the highest realm of our Father of existence on the 444 portal, okay? Which is very significant, because some of you that are blessed, that is a blessing from our Father. That is the pillar of strength. Because when he opens you up on a portal, you have access to the multi-dimensions. People will think you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but that just shows where your placement is on your spiritual journey. Now, when it comes to your security and your stability, it's like a lot of you are stuck. A lot of you are in that poverty of like, where am I going to be? How am I going to do it? How am I going to make ends meet? Now the law is making all these different laws that are stopping me and holding me down in poverty because they work with him. They work with him, because if they truly worked with our Father, they would do what is right for the people. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, King of Pentacles. You have to be controlled. You have to be disciplined. This is a very slow journey when it comes to building your security and your foundation. It is slow and steady coming out of the suspension because for far too long, you were all sleeping. You're all sleeping. And that's why Father showed you during that sacred transformation and the sacred relationships and the sacred task is like you're all underground, even though you're on the physical 3D plane, okay, called Earth. The thing is you're all here on Earth. But when Father is up in the sky, he is that tree, centering as above, as below. And he needs his children to wake up, to break free, to come into the innocence. Because look, 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, I'm telling you, he wants you to trust and believe that you will have everything that you've ever hoped for, wished for, and dreamed for. And you will no longer have that suspension. Because when you wake up to who you are, it's like you're now seeing your full potential. You're now seeing that this is one of the most romantic offers that our Father could give you out of straight unconditional love and compassion. Because he cares so much about you. This offer that he has given you is for you to make the choice. Which emotionally, emotionally, it takes you places you don't even know because you have to do so much work, right? But then you have the 3 of Cups with the King of Cups. You know, this is that communication. This is all about teamwork makes the dream work. When you stay deeply rooted and grounded and you're fulfilling other people's cup and being that pure angelic soul that Father had created you to be, it opens up their unconditional love to fully open up who they are. And when you do that, it's like a massive celebration. It's like the biggest teamwork in the community that you could ever do that emotionally will make you feel balanced, will make you feel stable, secure, because it's like right here, it's like you're helping people rise above the murky waters, do the healing, okay? Yeah, the physical body cannot stand on a lily pad, but spiritually, yes, you can because Father allows it, right? But the lotus flower, that's all about healing. And this is about having a leg up. You see, when they all three have their leg up, this is Father saying they have a leg up. They have a leg up on him because they don't allow him to operate what they're doing. And that's why look at their crowns. Father gives you certain crowns, spiritual crowns, that allows you, yeah, look, there's the 33 master teacher coming out right now, Master Jesus Christ, coming out saying, listen, he will take you out of them darkness. He will bring you to that light. He will balance everything out. But emotionally, you are going to feel a huge difference by the way things that you do, the way that you understand spiritually of what this journey is. You're no longer going to feel left out in the cold. You're no longer going to wonder, is Father even listening to me? Why is he allowing this stuff to happen? No, correction. Our Father does not allow that to happen. You allow him to hold you there. It is time to rise and grind. It is time to get up. It is time to come out of that isolation. It is time to get the message, right? For you to stand in your power and you change the outcome of having that happy home. You need to do this, okay? Father is a man of his word, but he gave you a spiritual blueprint. And if you're not following that blueprint, it's not going to come to fruition. So he's saying he needs you to stand up. He needs you to unify and come together. Yeah, look, otherwise this is what keeps happening. And this fell out on the tower. So this is a repeated cycle that comes over and over and over again. And that's what he had me channel at the beginning of this message. It's like, you may fall, but he will pick you up. You may fall, but he will pick you up. He will help you rebuild because he will give you the blessings for the rebuilding. He will give you the financial security, everything that you need. He will provide. Okay, what do we need to know when it comes to the Four of Wands, Father? What do we need to know? Wow. I'm telling you, your soul knows. Stand in your power. You're here to nurture, not juggle. Now, if you look at this, boom, happy home. Where is it? Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Could have swore. Okay. I could have swore, but the infinite possibilities, it's like, do you want to juggle with the infinite possibilities, or do you want to stand in your power and be that nurturing infinite possibility? Do you want to take that victim mode and turn it to a victory to stand in your power? That mess into that message that Father is trying to give you when he's saying, listen, you can climb out of this. You can do this. He gave you the strength and the endurance to do this. That is beautiful. So what do we have for the Tower, Father? What do we have for the Tower? Changing, turn back time. Look, 8-8. This is massive, extravagant changes. This is about you stop being scared. You come out of that darkness. Okay? You no longer being in that darkness, listening to this jackass, and come out and shine your light. Be in your power. Be able to communicate, to move forward, to know that you can do this. That you can do this, and nobody is going to stop you. Because this is all about new ideas, new love, new journey, everything. He's communicating everything to you. So intuitively, he's saying it's time to step out into your light. It's time to awaken. Because if you want the 10 of Cups, if you want this complete happiness in your whole life, of everything you do in your life, come here. To be that diamond in a rock pile, to have a heads up and get the information so that you know certain things, like when people come at you, you will already get the message. Father will already give you the message of, hey, this person is going to do this, this, and this. Pay attention. He gives you the forewarning. Okay, so what do we have for the Tower? Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. You want to know why? Where'd it go? 8-8-8. Again, we have 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and 8 of Swords. Okay, this is about getting out of that mental instability and be able to come into that communication with that new love, with that new love, that new idea, opening up to this new journey and understanding. I just got the goosebumps because it's like this new journey is going to take all them towers that have been happening, all the rebuild, all the stagnation that has been happening. Okay, you could be very successful and all of a sudden you come to a stagnation. Look back. Am I in the mental status? Because swords are all about the mental status, right? It's about the changes in the air. Are you in your mental status? Are you feeling like you can't do it? Are you feeling like you're unseen, you're unheard? Because if that's the case, take that communication. We have 10-10 here. This is angel, or God and the angels coming in and say, listen to the communication. We are trying to give you this information over and over for you to understand how you stop these tower moments. It is having that lightning epiphany, the light going off in your mind saying, whoa, wait a minute. How did you do that? Now I know. Now I know how this person can counteract. That's why they're not in conflict. That's why they don't, become defeated or depleted, because they know how to put it to rest. They know how to bring the fruits of their labor forward. There is nobody stopping, because they don't allow the devil to bond to us. They don't allow him to be addicted to us. Instead, we go in isolation and become that leader and communicate to stand in our power. What else do we have? To stand in our power, because Father is the one that is calling the judgment call, right? So we bring things to calmer waters because we follow Father. We stay deeply rooted and grounded with Father. And that inspires us to move forward and bring out that creative side, because our Father is with us at all times. And he is going to bring that happy home, happy life, happy relationship. That just summed it up in a nutshell. And why he's splitting my deck? The Two of Swords. You need to make the choice. Are you going to stay stuck and stagnant? Are you going to have that fire, that passion of Christ and that fire to come in and calm everything and be on your divine path? Yeah, look at Six of Pentacles. That's giving and receiving. He's wanting to give. He's wanting to receive for the hard work that you put in. He's wanting to reward you. He's wanting to show you how powerful he is. That is beautiful. So now we're going to see, what is the closing message, Father? What is the closing message? I'm telling you, when Father does this to me, it blows my mind every time. Now, I just showed you 10-10, right? That's God and the angels with you. I just got the goosebumps. 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Now, this is all about your manifestations. This is about blossoming your manifestations. Or are you going to let that conflict, are you going to let that tension, are you going to let that defeat stop you? Because look at the difference in them flowers. Are you going to let it deplete you and defeat you and hold you down? Are you going to blossom? Are you going to have that manifestation? Are you going to build that enterprise? And that enterprise is you building your spirituality and coming in to that fullness of you. So what else do we have, Father? You make me so, so happy. Look, because a lot of you are hanging your head when it comes to the home life, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your career. You're supposed to be this diamond in the rock pile that is soaring, that is flying. Yes, that's my new little thingy that I was telling you about yesterday. I found me these. I love them. I love them. But it's about, are you going to allow you to hang your head, or are you going to be that diamond in a rock pile that soars? Because our Father is saying, listen, 44 coming out is massive, And I'm going to tell you why it's massive here in a minute. Let me get all the fours. Hold on. He said, get the fours. Some of you could like golf. 4. I love playing some mini golf. Where is my other 4? There was, oh, here we go. Here we go. Look, we have 4 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and 4 of Cups. We have all of them out here. This is a twin flame connection that you're supposed to be living with, having this happy home with. Don't sit and hang your head when it comes to where you are and what you're doing, because 44 is the twin flame journey. This is confirmation. And for every suit to be out here is telling you, it's like, don't deter from these distractions. Don't deter from the distraction that he's trying to put in your head mentally, right? It's like, don't do it. Don't do it. Your blessings are coming. 44, 44. And that is massively beautiful. All right, Father, what else do we need to know? Because now that we know that stability and security is something right here in the headspace that you've wanted all along, and you're wondering, why isn't it happening? Well, it's Father's timing. You got to work out. Look, another. I love it. It's the lily. It's the spiritual lily with the 10 of cups. Confirmation, confirmation. Look it. So when we see 10, 10, 10, Father is saying, watch your thoughts. Watch that negativity. Because if you want, where is it? I'm going to show you. This is how powerful our Father is. If I can get him up there. Look. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. That brings down 11, 11, 1. So when you see 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, that is our Father coming in and saying that is the unconditional love. That is the oneness. That is the growth. That is where it's supposed to be. And when he brings out the 10 of cups with the lily on it, this is the lily of the valley. And that means that he knows that you have gone through hard times, but it is time to step into your power. Don't let this tower keep hitting you every time. Figure out why that tower comes in. Figure out why that energy keeps coming in. Figure out what you did wrong. Take accountability for what you did wrong of why a certain energy or a certain situation keeps happening. As soon as you have recognition of that, that energy is going to be poof, gone. Thank you, Father. What else do we need to know, please? What else do we need to know for our closing message? Woo, baby. That's right. The King of Pentacles. Stand in your power. Learn how to be disciplined and controlled in what you do. Control your emotions. Put things to rest with the 4 of Swords. And with the 7 of Pentacles coming in, what does that tell us, ladies and gentlemen? Have faith. Hold your vision. Make that investment. It will be profitable for you in the end. So this is confirmation. And he said, when you look at it, we also have another 11. So we have 11, 11, 11, 1. That is the most high spiritual number that you can have with the Ascended Master number. Yeah. So bring it to calmer waters with the 6 of Swords. It's like you don't have to rush into it. Just know that you have to be the one to make the change. All right. Anything else, Father? Thank you. Yeah. You need to wipe away the illusions in order to bring back that friendship in the community, that unity of the community. Because the 3 of Cups, hold on, let me find. Right here, we already had it. So some of you could be seeing 333, and that is significant with massive change, luck's on your side, your career, focus, success, okay? But this is broken down to another 10. So you can see 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. But the 3 of Cups, whoops, I got it upside down. Sorry about that. Look at the flaming sword with the 3 of Cups. It's like, this is the sword of truth of Father. He is coming in and saying, look, I told you, if you stay balanced, you stay pure, open up your heart chakra, melt that ice around it, you will have one leg up on this energy every single time. And the sword of truth will come in every moment. The beautiful orchid, oh, I'm telling you. Woo Woo-wee, Father. This is a message of a lifetime. All right. Last but not least, what do you want us to know? What do you want us to know, Father? That's right. So the people that, with the Seven of Swords, by you holding your faith, and the people who want to betray you, deceive you, create deception, put you in isolation, feeling secluded, feeling outcast, don't look for social acceptance. Look for our Father's acceptance. Get rid of that deception and that betrayal that He is co-creating in your life, because you're going to see a massive change. I love it too, because when you look at this, this is that purple, and this is the crown chakra. Seventh chakra is the crown chakra. So Father lined it up just beautiful. Yeah, because look, this flower, snow in the summer, okay, that's what it's called. See the three blossoms? It's like, it doesn't matter how cold things become in your life. You can nurture it. You can make it grow. You can make it happen, and you can make it come into calmer waters. So let me take a drink while we're talking about water. Again, I love this stuff. It's very good. Very good. All right. So, Father, is that all you have for this beautiful message? Because to me, this says a lot. It's like intuitively, Father says the one who are all doing that, they're going to have to face Him on Judgment Day. And that's going to be a harsh reality for them. So if they're mocking our Father to be approved socially, no, so family, tell them that's not how it works. That's not how it works. There's only one master. There's only one master, and He will give you everything, everything, because He showed it in multiples. He showed it in multiples. 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups. And I got one more. Where is it? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Father is a man of His word. He will bless you beyond your belief. And if something is delaying in your life, it is because you need to put it to rest. Because this right here is trying to take your blessings. And you can't allow him to take your blessings or to crumble your towers. It's like Father is saying, pay attention to the information, and Father will inspire you for that happiness and that happy life that you want. You will be inspired to do your greatest and your best. So thank you, Father, for this beautiful read. I greatly appreciate every time you come through. You know that I will give the hardcore messages, whether people like it or not, because I walk with our Father. Yes, you are very welcome, sister. God bless you, and I hope you have a beautiful, magical Monday. I hope you day, all of my soul family, everybody out there, may your wishes, goals, dreams, and desires come true. God bless you. Stay blessed. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and that little notification bell. Yes, I greatly appreciate all of you. All of you. And now it's like, it's 11:09 on the clock exactly. That's the divine path to our Father giving the enlightenment of what is to take place, what needs to change. So that's just confirmation to me to see that synchronicity. Okay, so tomorrow night is on the 3rd, because Father wanted to start it on the 3rd for, it's all about the spiritual communication. So tomorrow night at 7 p.m., it's like we are going to go in depth because he wants his children to be fully awakened. He wants his children to step into their power. And that's why he described in this reading that he is the tree and he is centering us to bring his children to wake up all these millions of people on the earth that he co-created and to step in their power. Because we're going to need it. We're going to need it here very soon, he said, very soon. And they're going to see, because nobody expected it when the flood came in, when he whispered to Noah, when he whispered, I don't know why I said Nova. I'm thinking fast car. Anyways, yeah, it just came in with a 72 Nova. I don't know who's talking about that. It's a divine masculine. But anyways, it's like when the tower comes in, yeah, it's Noah, but I said Nova. I don't know where the 1972 Nova came in, but there was a divine masculine over here talking, and instead of me blocking him out, but yeah, Noah built it, and Father gave him specific instructions, 30 cubic feet, 30 cubic feet by 30 cubic feet. And he gave him all the dimensions, told him exactly what to do on his journey to make sure there was one of everything, man, beast, insects, everything. And then he made it happen. He made that tower come. And he says, trust and believe. It's coming. It's coming quick. So yeah, I don't know why I got hot rods on my, like I said, because this energy that's coming in is like, hey, let's line them up. Let's run them. Something about a drag race. So I used to do that, and I loved it. I loved it. One day I will build me a hot rod again with my Camaro 68. I had a 68, a 74, 81, 68, a 92. Yeah. That sure would, you day. Yep, it would be Wednesday morning for you. Because it's the 3rd for you. But our 3rd is tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. So it'll be tomorrow night that we're starting in on it. And this is, it's going to be a little longer because of the fact we are going to step in. I'm going to do the teachings where it comes into showing you how to utilize your gifts, how to make them stronger, how to make them more powerful. Because a lot of people are like, oh, well, I'm powerful. But if you come face to face with them and you're like, okay, spiritually, what is the message being given right now? They're like, I don't hear nothing. That's because spiritually they're not fully awakened. Yes, I'm super excited to be able to bring it forward, because when Father gives me the authorization and the authority and the anointing to do so, it's like, okay, he really wants us to step into it. And yeah, the Star of Bethlehem, he just showed me the Star of Bethlehem. That's beautiful. I'm super excited to be able to do it. And I don't know why. I guess I'm excited to intuitively show people. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is one of the greatest successes, because for your businesses and everything else, that's why everything that I have ever co-created is because Father has guided me exactly what to do in order to make sure that it flourishes. And that is the beautiful part, because he does help you, because that is what he has for your life. That's why he gave you that skill, that talent, that gift, And it's like, when things get rough on the 3D playground or the 3D matrix, it's like everybody's like, well, I don't know why it's failing. I don't know why it's failing. But if they would tune in spiritually, they would know why. Father could tell them, hey, this person is creating, deception and or doing this or doing that. And he would guide you exactly what is taking place for you to energetically block that out. So I'm super excited to be able to teach you how to come into it. You will see that I have worked with Father and co-created some very powerful, and I'm talking very powerful. You will be able to open up all of your 9 psychic senses, okay? You will have all of your original 5 and your 6th sense, but you will have your 9 spiritual psychic senses. Then when it comes to the multidimensional realm, you will have all 19, okay? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm telling you. It's like people don't understand when Father gives you the messages. Yeah. And it goes even greater than that. It goes even greater than that. But that's the ones that he told me that I could talk about now, because the one that is at the level of that. Yeah, he says I can't say nothing about that one yet because there's some controversy with the government. So he says, shh. But it's all going to prevail. It's all going to prevail. And that's what I want to do, is be able to bring all of us up to the Most High and be able to be ready for it. Bring everybody out of the 8 of Swords, stand at the top, right? So I'm ready. I'm ready to do this like Brutus, have the strength, make the choice of having our soul family be able to do it. Because a lot of people, yeah, they'll give you little briefings here and there, but Father says, no, this is in depth. And this is a teaching that he said that he taught like 3 to 5,000 or something like that. Yes. And it goes way into the depths of the galactics, all of it. And you'll love it. I guarantee you will definitely love it, because I love it. It's like a lot of people are like, well, I think you're crazy. And it's like, no, just spiritually gifted in multiple ways. Thank you. Why are you patting me on my head? I said spiritually gifted, and I was like this, and all of a sudden I feel boom, 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 boom. It's like patting me on the head, like, good job, my child. It's like, but a lot of people can't live like that. A lot of people are afraid to live like that. Let's see. Well, it's 11:18 here, so 7 p.m. It is at, how we do our normal reads at 7 p.m. at night? So it would be tomorrow, I would say 12. Okay, so then it would be like approximately the 5:30, 6 a.m. for you, I believe it would be, because that would be our 7 p.m. It's the regular scheduled time that we do. So I think it would be the 5:30, 6 a.m. for you, if I remember correctly. Yes. That would be the time. And that's what makes it hard, because I know it's bright and early to wake up and have to, get the messages, but absolutely. So All right, so family, I am going to head out. It's 33 on the little timer thing there. So we got the master teacher coming. Yes, you are so welcome, Luana. I greatly appreciate you, and we will definitely see you later. Yes, this is very important. It's very important for your spiritual growth, sweetheart. So it would be, like I said, it would be 5:30 your time because of the time difference. It would be 7 p.m. our time, and it would be 5:30, 6 o'clock your time. So it's our regular family get together that we do at 7 p.m. every night. So if that's your time at 5:30 in the morning, then that's when it is. Yes. All righty. All righty. Well, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that little notification bell. It supports the channel, supports our Father, it supports his messages, it supports us waking the ones up that have been chosen by him to be awoken. Yes, see you later, so family. Lots of love and light, lots of blessings, and I will see you later tonight. Peace. Love you all.